Today is all about how to wear a sweater outfit ideas, and this is kind of part 2 from my latest video, which was a huge sweater upcycle video. I showed you a ton of different ways that you guys could take sweaters you already own or maybe that you thrifted, and with a few simple things you could transform them into something super, super cool and super special. I didn't really do a full styling video. That is happening today, in addition to some really fun styling hacks, ways that you can get a lot more out of the sweaters you already own with no DIY necessary. So no cutting, no gluing, no sewing, no scissoring, no nothing, just wrapping and twisting and tying and flipping sweaters that you already own so that you can really, really get the most out of them. So anyway, we're gonna do this right here. I'm gonna do it in my room, just show you a few different outfit ideas, a few different styling ideas, and I hope that you guys love it. If anytime during the video you're finding that you're getting some good use out of it, I hope that you'll subscribe to the channel. That would make me so happy, and I'd love to see you here for another video very soon. All right, you guys, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let's start with this DIY. This was a sweater sweatshirt mashup where I combined the two pieces together, and I love it. Jeans and a pair of sneakers, really easy. It's just effortless, but the fact that this sweatshirt has some visual detail with the sweater knit, it just kind of elevates it, doesn't make it look sloppy. If you want to layer denim on denim, that's a huge trend and really fun way to kind of elevate a look with a little bit, makes it feel a little bit more trendy if you want to go that way. Now, this next one is something I would imagine for work or for a meeting. By putting a long sleeved collared men's shirt underneath the sweatshirt, it sort of instantly elevates it into something that feels a little bit more sophisticated. I slit the neck on the sweatshirt, and so it actually creates a really cool place for the collar to pop out through that neckline. And again, there's lots of ways that you can play with styling details with sleeves. You can roll one up while leaving the other long. You can roll one over the other. Lots of ways that you can play with those details. These are a pair of Zara leather, faux leather pants that I just got. I love them. You could wear them with boots, drape a jacket like a cape. This is great. This is kind of like an athleisure look. Now, for me, the key to pulling off athleisure in a way that doesn't look like pajamas or like you just came from the gym is adding in elements that you don't wear to work out. So for me, that's these sneakers. I don't wear these to work out. They're like big chunky sneakers. These are the brand Aqua. They're clean, they're crisp, they're a little bit oversized. Another option is adding over a leather jacket. Obviously, a jacket like this kind of pulls everything together and makes it all feel like more of an outfit. In real life, if I was doing this, I'd probably swap the sneakers for something black and chunky to kind of tie those two in. But a leather jacket with the hood up over it or hanging out the back like that is a really cool look. This is basically just swapping the pants and the jacket. So you can see I'm wearing the same sneakers, same sweatshirt. I put on more of like a sophisticated tailored coat with a pair of straight leg jeans. These are BDG, that Urban Outfitters brand, and I love them. I just feel put together, but really I'm still just wearing the sweatshirt and sneakers, so I love that. Here is an option with a maxi skirt. Now, maxi skirts are having like a huge we're back moment, which I love. This is an old skirt from my old clothing line, Tuck and West. I love it. It feels like heaven on. I could wear this with sneakers. I could wear it with boots. I could throw that leather jacket over it. Now, this is a really fun way of styling a sweater upside down. So this sweater is being put on upside down. Now, the only thing you need to have in order to make this work is a neckline that's either super stretchy or like a boat neck so that it's gonna fit around your waist. And then the hem portion, what would normally be on the bottom, gives you this big oversized collar that you have a lot of options. I'm actually gonna show you guys a TikTok that I made because I was able to fit all of the different options in one quick little video. So we're gonna go vertical. Here we go. All right, let's move on to this. If you guys saw the video, this was just a oversized sweater that I added some lace trim to make it feel like a dress. Not only did it give it a polished look, but it actually gave me 2.5, almost 3 inches of length, which I needed because otherwise it was a little too short. It's a super 80s dress. It's got the shoulder pads and the whole bit. I don't like the way that this sweater looks with the sleeves down. To me, it sort of feels 80s, but when I roll them up or I push them up, it gives me more of a polished look and again, makes it feel like a dress. You can add a belt. Now, this belt belt, in theory, I liked, but the fact that it's so wide, it makes it go a little 80s for me, so I don't love it. I ended up swapping this out for my DIY belt and a pair of thigh-high boots. Something about this felt more me. I felt like I could throw a leather jacket if I wanted, or a coat. The belt is gonna give it some shape and structure since this is such a straight dress. You can also wear it like a top or like a tunic. So by wearing it over a pair of jeans, the dress becomes more of a tunic. I layered a thrifted trench coat over it and kind of pushed those sleeves up so that you got like that detail in the arm. There's always fun ways to style lengths of sleeves when you're wearing long sleeves with jackets. So have fun with that. It's always another little element of style. Now, one other way that you can do it is you belt it, but you hide the belt. This belt is just being used as like a tool to adjust the length of the top. So you're gonna belt it pretty snug around your waist and then basically blouse it out until you end up with the length that's flattering. It's almost like a peplum type vibe, which I think is great. The lace detail hits right at the hip, which is cool. Now, this next section is from a video that I did recently, but it is 3 different sweater hacks that you can do, so I'm gonna include it. You can wear a sweater dress a million different ways. One of the ways that I love doing it is pulling one arm out. So I basically pull one arm out and I'm taking the neck of my turtleneck and I'm pulling it down so it becomes almost like a bodice. There's a few options to do with the sleeve. Generally, what I think works best is tucking it in. It almost looks like a really pretty drape detail in the back. And if, let's say, your sleeve is bunching up and you're seeing it, if it doesn't come like flat like that, just wear Spanx or shapewear underneath that it can get tucked into. But this is a really great way to turn a regular turtleneck into a one shoulder. You can also turn it into a tube top. Again, I pull my whole body through it. I let the turtleneck fit around my body so it becomes like a strapless dress. And then you just tie the sleeves in the front. It looks like one of those tie front dresses that's completely a thing right now. You just want to make sure everything is laying flat. You can kind of tuck it into the sleeves and pull it down. This is really great to do with dresses like this that are really like thin and malleable and easy. A super chunky sweater dress probably wouldn't work. All right, this is another great one. Guys, if you remove the tag in the back of pretty much anything, pretty much everything becomes reversible. So with cardigans, if you take the tag out of every cardigan, you can wear that cardigan like 12 different ways. A seam ripper, just pop those threads out and get started. Now here's this one cardigan, right? I got it at a thrift store, I love it, amazing color, easy breezy. You can wear it like this or take the shirt off and you are going to crisscross it. So take one side over the other, pull it all the way around the back and just tie a little bow. This creates that great sort of like gathered front, again, that goes right around your bust, that creates a V-neck, super flattering, it gets really snug and tight, completely different style. It now becomes a top as opposed to a cardigan. Now let's say you wanted to show a little more skin. You twist it around itself. This creates this twist front effect. Again, twist it around itself and tie it in the back. You can either remove the bra and just have it really open and low, or you could close it and put a little double stick tape and wear a bra with it. But that twist front is so pretty and looks really legit. Because we took the tag off, you can wear it backwards. Everything that we just did in the front can be done in the back. So let's say you want it to be more open in the back, like a really big exaggerated back. You would tie the knot in the back so that it anchors it all the way down at the waist and makes it open. Let's say you don't want that. You would crisscross it so that it actually covers more of the back. Now, let's say you have a regular cardigan like this, something that's not super long, it's short, it's a button down, this is from Target. You are going to crisscross it and use the very last buttonhole and the very last button and just anchor it in the back. Again, same thing applies. If you want to do the twist front and make it more of a crop, twist it in the front and then, again, just button it in the back. The other option here is wearing it backwards, like completely backwards. Button it up and just throw it on backwards. Now you have, again, this elegant high neck in the front with a simple V in the back. Or twist it around itself and button it in the front so it's more fitted. Once you're at this location, you can pull down one sleeve and have kind of an off the shoulder one sleeve with the open back. You can do both shoulders. For anything like this, double stick tape is your friend. Anytime you see like a celebrity or someone wearing something that looks so perfectly just like draped off the shoulder, it is double sticked to all hell. That way it will stay exactly like this and you can move about your day and it's not going to be falling off. Okay, so this was the DIY sweater where I created like the ultra crop shrug, which has been a huge trend. Now, of course, you can wear these together, right? This was one long sweater dress that I turned into a shrug and a tube top. You can pair them together, simple pair of jeans. The chain detail, which I added, you can add to any sweater you own. It is such a fun way to add a little bit of hardware and glitz and detail. Now you can see how just a simple swap of the bottoms completely transforms the outfit. These are thrifted Zara pants and Sam Edelman boots, circus boots. I love love them. And it gives it like a bit of a grungy vibe. And of course, the tube top can be worn on its own. I was just showing how it can be worn on its own and realized I didn't quite give it its due. So here are some fun tube top outfits. I love this feminine look with the big chain necklace. These are just like simple wide leg pants, great for the summertime. Even like a sexy high slit skirt would be super cute. Street style with an oversized jacket, so cute. This is kind of like athleisure, which I love. And I would say this is more classic, right? High-waisted plaid trousers and a jacket. You're not showing quite as much skin. So many ways that you guys could wear this. And of course, if you make a two-piece, matching it like this one is amazing. So have some fun with the tube top portion of this DIY. But as you can see, again, if you take the tube top off, there's a million options for what you put underneath. I grabbed just a simple white tee and kept the bottoms the same, and it totally transforms the look of it when I've got the white underneath it. Again, it gives me a little grungy. This is probably the most me version of all the options that I shared, and this is probably the least me version. This I feel like is it's got that like kind of preppy, classic, sophisticated look. Something about the neutral tones all playing with each other and the wide leg like linen pants. I don't know, it almost feels like country club yacht chic, which is very much not me, but it just shows you how these elements can be styled in so many ways. You can even wear it over a dress or a jumpsuit. Now, one thing I'll say is I realized that I kept wanting to have more of that little sliver show. So I think that I might go back into the sweater and actually cut it like right there and make it a little shorter, because I think that little crescent shape of skin is really cool and I kept wanting to show a little more. So I'll probably go back in and give it a little chop chop. Okay, now in my video you saw how I took a cardigan and turned it into 3 separate tops. We're gonna start with this one. This is what I was going for. However, I did share in my video that I'd never made a puff sleeve top before, no idea how to do it, so this was very much a learning curve and I have a lot to learn on it. You can see the puff sleeve isn't quite right, but imagine that it was. Here are some outfit ideas. Simple jeans, wide leg jeans are gonna give you that fun kind of Y2K style. All you gotta do is put on a skirt and some platforms for like a girls' night or a date night. I love this black leather skirt. I thrifted it and it's one of my favorites. Now, I swapped that skirt for something a little bit more like feminine and pretty. And what I'll say about mixing prints is one good rule of thumb is have one be small scale while one is large scale. So the stripe is my large scale graphic print and the polka dot is my small scale, and that's kind of why they work together. I grabbed my DIY wrap pants, again, for sort of like a high-waisted, wide leg, elegant look. This would work for anything, literally. A meeting, a date night, anything. Now here was one of the other shirts I made. This was a no-sew shirt. All I did was remove the sleeves and add a D-ring so it became lace up. Now this is something, basically, if you have a sweater vest like this, these are a couple different ways that you can wear it. I like wearing it just like this. I let the sleeve hang over the shoulder. It's kind of like a cap sleeve, easy black pants, jeans, skirts, anything that you want. What I want to show you here is not so much outfit ideas, but ways that you can adjust it. I threw on a pair of black leather pants, and what I'm gonna do is tuck the edge of the sleeve into my bra. So it actually becomes like that padded sleeve tee. This gives it more of like a current, trendy, now type of vibe because this is so in right now. The fact that the pants are more fitted is important because you don't want to look too boxy overall. So if you are going to do the padded shoulder tee, I recommend really accentuating your waist. That way those proportions fit and you don't look just like a big square, like a SpongeBob square. You do want to have some shape in your waist. Tucking this in would have been really cute too. Here's a few other cute ideas. You could just put a t-shirt on under it, a button down, thigh-high boots. So many ways that you guys could style a sweater vest if you have one. This was the bra top that I made. Again, 3 tops out of 1 piece. Now, this is probably too showy. Like, I'm most likely never gonna wear it like this, but you could. It's just a ultra crop top, bra top, high-waisted pants I always think are fun because then while you're showing skin, it's really only like a sliver of your stomach, which is cool. I happened to find this jacket, you guys. It is a 7 jeans faux leather jacket at Marshall's for $39. It was like such a good buy. But what I love is, again, when the jacket is on over it, you're still getting that fun sex appeal because you're seeing the skin underneath, but you're not so exposed. Now, just to call out different aesthetics, this hat and a blazer, this look instantly transforms into more of like a funky, edgy, masculine vibe, right? So I'm still wearing pants, I'm still wearing a jacket, I'm still wearing the bra top, but depending on the pieces that you layer, it's gonna change the overall aesthetic, and that really is based off your aesthetic. Another one I love for like a lounging at home kind of like date night vibe is a sweater that you can sort of throw off the shoulder intentionally. You've got the bra top, but you've got the chunky oversized sweater and it feels really yummy and cozy. All right, that is it. I hope that this was really helpful and useful for you guys. I love videos like this because I really think that it kind of gets us out of our go-tos. We sort of look at items in our closet and we only think of wearing them one way. I hope that this was helpful and fun, and I will see you guys here for another video very soon. Remember, I'm not necessarily uploading on the same days anymore, so make sure that you guys do have the notification bell clicked if you want to see more videos of mine. And subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you. So I hope everyone has a beautiful week. I love you so much, and I will see you in just a few. Bye.